So here we have the imported Mk5 Golf GTI. It's quite nice spec. It's got the xenon headlights and it's also got power fold mirrors, and they also have puddle lights coming down. But it is really nice and really clean. So I'll just point a few things out. It has this sticker on it, which I think most cars in Japan have, which I've been told is to do with the road tax. So the car's taxed. Well, it doesn't matter, but it's in the UK now, but it's taxed. And I've been told this sticker is also to do with the MOT, like kind of equivalent of an MOT in Japan. So zooming back out, it's just a really nice, clean example of a Mk5 Golf GTI. 5 doors, and we'll go inside. So just jumping in, you can see everything's in Japanese as you'd expect. This is a one owner from new car. So every car in Japan has one of these. I found this underneath the footwell. There's a kind of clip to hold it in place, and what you do is you turn it and it starts flashing. So if you break down on the motorway or you break down anywhere, you take this out and you put it on the roadside, so just to let other people know. So that's that there. And the car also came with this. I think this is to pay tolls with, so you put your credit card in there. It kind of sits here, and it just means you don't need to stop. If you need to pay a toll, open your window, pay, it just does it. The system's all automatic. So that's another thing. I thought I'd also show you the power fold mirrors. So you turn this down here and there's an extra setting for the power fold mirrors. So if I turn it, it didn't do anything. Let's put the key in. And let's try that again. So yeah, power fold mirrors, both sides. That's a really nice touch. So it's not anything special for the JDM market, it's just the spec's a bit higher there, because you do get these on UK cars, but this has a quite nice spec. Yeah, but that's pretty much everything. Just a quick look around the car. We'll take it for a quick test drive, but first I want to check the diverter valve on it, because when I drove it here it felt naturally aspirated, and I've got a spare one in the garage. It'll take me like 15 minutes, so I'll check that. If that checks out, we'll take it for a drive. If it needs change, we'll change it and then take it for a drive. Grab the jack. Go this way. Mark II feeling sorry for itself. To get the old diverter valve off, ratchet, 5mm Allen extension and another Allen key. I'm just going to use this as leverage, so in case it's a bit tight and I need to use this as leverage. Ratchet hopefully is all I'll need, and yeah. And under the imported Mk5 we go. That looks very clean indeed. There is the diverter valve. I'll switch cameras so you can see it. Zoom in. There it is. So I'll take this off right now. A few Allens all around it and we'll inspect it. Okay, the moment of truth. That is split a belter. It's quite bad actually. Yeah, let's get a new one on. I couldn't get the connector off the old one, so I'm just going to swap this piece. So it just clips off like that. So I'm just going to swap this whole piece onto the one that's already on the car. And we'll take this. new one ready to go back on. I've just clipped it into the old housing or the old unit, it doesn't matter, this will probably be fully operational. Back on and go for a nice wee drive. It's just... Hey guys, we're in the imported Mk5 Golf GTI and we're just going on a quick test drive. It's a stock car, so it's not going to be crazy fast, about 200 horsepower, but I'm in sports mode on the DSG. I've never driven DSG. I'm just going to put my foot down. It's good fun, it's good fun. It's not as quick as a mapped car, of course, because it's on the stock map, but I can feel the torque now and I can feel the turbo coming in now, so it doesn't really feel naturally aspirated like it did when I first picked the car up. In sports mode, the gearbox is aggressive. It takes it right to the end of the rev range. Yeah, it's quick. Actually, it makes you appreciate the stock map as well. The torque comes in quite peaky. Like it will go up to the torque level, then you feel it kind of taper off. With a remap car, obviously it gets up and it just holds the torque all the way to the end. But I actually like the stock map as well. But this car, even after going underneath to change the diverter valve, is very, very, very clean. And it's only had one owner from new, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm not really going to drag on this test drive too much. Yeah, second gear, you can feel the turbo come on, you can feel the torque. Obviously not as aggressive as a remapped car, as strong, but you can feel it. So it's definitely performing how I would expect it to perform. Yeah, it is fun. DSG is fun. Yeah. Personally though, I think I'd change a bit. I'd change before the gearbox does in sports mode, just because the torque's tapering off and the gearbox holds it all the way to red line before changing. But I'd probably change a wee bit before, just because, like I said, the torque's tapering off. So you've got the paddles as well, and it is actually good fun to change. They're quick off the line, really, really quick off the line. That's one thing with the manual. It's very awkward to get off the line quickly because you're in first gear, you can't really put your foot down, then the change to second's a bit awkward and then you're trying to go, but this auto just does everything for you. Overall though, the car drives really well. On 130,000 miles, stock map, DSG, I'm enjoying it. I'm just going to go out of sports mode, because sports mode, if I give it a bit of gas, it drops a gear and it gets itself ready to just shoot off.